Good morning. Let's see the next problem. The following particulars relates to machine X. Compute the machine hour rate of the machine using the data given below. So they have given cost of machine, estimated life, scrap value, yearly working time, machine maintenance, machine setting time, 5% total productive time regarded as productive, chemical required weekly, maintenance cost per year. Two attendants control the machine operation together with the five identical machines. Their combined weekly wages are 2,800. Departmental overheads allocated to this machine, that is 40,000. Electricity 16 per unit per hour of rupees 2 per unit. So first step is consider each machine separately. The second step is identification of expenses into standing charges and variable expenses. So the first item, cost of machine. Cost of machine will be considered in the calculation of depreciation, estimated life of 10 years. So estimated life, if they have given in terms of hours, then you should consider hours directly. Estimated life, if they have given in terms of years, you have to convert this into estimated life of the machine in hours. How to convert in machine in hours? Take number of years they have given, estimated life of the machine, that is 10 years, multiply with the machine working hours. Scrap value. Scrap value will be considered in the calculation of depreciation. Yearly working time. Here they have given 50 weeks, 44 hours. So 50 into 44, you will get 2,200 hours. Machine maintenance. See, if they have given machine maintenance hours, then you have to calculate the machine working hours. How to calculate the machine working hours? Take the yearly working hours given in the problem, that is 2,200, minus you have to deduct the machine maintenance hours. From 2,200, you have to deduct 200 hours, that is machine maintenance hours. So you will get 2,000 hours. That is the machine working hours. Machine setting time, 5% of total productive time regarded as productive. See, in case of machine setting time, if they have given regarded as unproductive or non-productive, then this item should be considered for the calculation of machine working hours. If they have given as productive, then you have to ignore this item. So machine setting time, if they have given as productive, you should ignore this item because overheads are not engaged in the production process. But if they have given as non-productive or unproductive, then this 5% on 2,200 you have to calculate, and you have to deduct that value from 2,200 when they have given it as non-productive or unproductive. So here they have given as productive, so we will ignore this item. Chemical required weekly rupees 400. Maintenance cost per year 24,000. So here chemical required. Chemical will be same with the use of machine. So it is a fixed expenses or standing charges. Maintenance cost. Maintenance cost will vary with the use of machine. So it is a variable expenses. Two attendants control the machine operation together with the five identical machines. Their combined weekly wages. Here they have given two attendants combined weekly wages, that is 2,800. See, here they have given yearly working time. If they have given yearly working time means we have to consider the standing charges as per yearly basis. So you have to convert chemical required given in weekly basis into yearly basis. It means you have to multiply 400 into number of weeks they have mentioned in a year. Here is 50. If they have not mentioned 50 weeks in the problem, then you have to consider 52 weeks in the solution. Here they have clearly mentioned for your answer you have to consider 50 weeks. Then for two attendants, combined weekly wages means you have to consider 2,800 into how many weeks in a year? 50 weeks we have to consider here, and divided by 7. For each week you have to calculate the wage of two attendant salary. Department overhead allocated to this machine rupees 40,000. If they have given any other departmental overhead, if it is related to the machine, then you have to consider. If it is related to the If it is not related to the machine, then you have to ignore that. So electricity 16 departmental overheads will be same with the use of machine. So it is a fixed charges. Electricity 16 per unit per hour of rupees 2 per unit. Electricity will vary with the use of machine. So it is a variable expenses. So now calculate the values. First, identify the expenses into standing charges and variable expenses. So first is chemical required. The value of chemical for weekly they have given 400. Multiply with number of weeks they have mentioned 50 weeks. You will get the value. Then attendance salary. So two attendants combined weekly wages will be 2,800. Multiply with, this is weekly. How many weeks they have mentioned for a year? 50 weeks, because here they have given yearly working hours. So you have to consider on a yearly basis. Divided by, if you divide this by 7, you will get the total value for each attendant salary. Departmental overheads. Departmental overheads they have given directly 40,000. So these are the standing charges fixed, and then you have to calculate the total standing charges rate per hour. How to calculate standing charges rate per hour? Take the total standing charges divided by number of working hours. So here number of working hours we should calculate. How to calculate number of working hours? Working hours will be effective working hours they have mentioned in the problem will be 2,200. Out of this you have to deduct machine maintenance hours. Machine maintenance hours will be 200. So you will get 2,000 hours as the machine working hours. If they have given machine setting up time as unproductive or non-productive, then 5% of 2,200 you have to consider here. If they have given machine setting up time as productive, then that item should be ignored. Now the working hours will be 2,000. So calculate standing charges rate per hour. So standing charges will be calculated as total standing charges, that is 80,000, divided by number of working hours will be 2,000. If you have calculated, you will get standing charges rate per hour as 40. Now variable or running charges. The first one is depreciation. So depreciation should be calculated on the basis of this formula. Cost of machine, that is 2 lakh, plus there is no installation charges in the problem, minus scrap value 20,000, divided by, I told if they have given estimated working life of the machine in hours, directly you can take the hours. If they have given not in terms of hours, you should convert the year mentioned in the problem into machine in hours. So take the year they have mentioned 10 years into number of machine working hours will be 2,000. So if you have calculated, you will get depreciation per hour will be 9 rupees. Then repairs and maintenance. See here, repairs and maintenance, if they have given maintenance cost per year will be 24,000. So how many working hours for a year we have calculated? 2,000 hours. Then repairs value will be 24,000 divided by 2,000. If they have given repairs and maintenance for the estimated life, then you have to consider here estimated life of machine in hours. If they have not mentioned like estimated life, then you have to consider only the yearly working hours or the monthly working hours or the weekly working hours they have mentioned in the problem. So 24,000 divided by 2,000, you will get 12. Then electricity, they told 16 units, the rate per hour will be 2 rupees. If you have calculated, you will get 32. So total running charges, that is variable expenses, 9 plus 12 plus 32. If you have calculated, you will get total 53. Machine hour rate is equals to total of standing charges rate per hour plus variable expenses or running charges rate per hour. So 40 plus 53, you will get total as 93. See the next problem. The following particulars relates to machine X. Cost of the machine, here they have given 5 lakh, estimated life 10 years, transportation charges rupees 1,50,000, scrap value 50,000, yearly working time 2,750 hours, machine maintenance 250 hours, Setting up time 200 hours, which is regarded as productive time. Oil and other consumables 2000 per month. Rent 4000 per month, of which 1/4 is allocated to this machine. Supervisory salary 5000 per month. 1/5 of time is devoted to this machine. Other departmental overheads allocated to this machine rupees 7500 per month. So first is treating of each machine separately. The second step is identification of the expenses into standing charges and variable expenses. First, cost of machine will be used for the calculation of depreciation. Estimated life they have given in terms of number of years. You have to convert this into estimated life of machine in hours. So multiply number of years with the machine working hours. You will get estimated life of machine in hours. Transportation charges will be considered in the calculation of depreciation. Scrap value will be considered in the calculation of depreciation. So depreciation is a variable expenses. Yearly working time they have given 2750 hours. Machine maintenance hours will be 250 hours per annum. So you have to calculate machine working hours. So yearly working hours minus machine maintenance hours, you will get 2500 as the machine hours. Then setting up time 200 hours, which is regarded as a productive time. If setting up time mentioned as a non-productive or unproductive, then this should be considered for the calculation of machine working hours. If it is regarded as a productive time, then this item should be ignored. Then oil and other consumables 2000 per month. So here we are calculating on a yearly basis. Here they have given yearly working time. Oil will be constant, or oil will be same with the use of machines. That's why oil and consumables will be same with the use of machine. That's why it is a standing charges. Here they have given in month, you have to convert it into year. So 2000 into 12. Then rent. So rent will be fixed. It will not vary with the use of machine. So it is a standing charges. The rent value will be 4000 per month. So here they have given per month. You have to convert it into year. So 4000 into 12, of which out of 4000, 1/4 is allocated to this machine. Here we are calculating each machine hour rate. So that's why only 1/4 will be, you have to, out of 4000, only 1/4 will be allocated for the machine X. So you have to calculate only for 1/4 of the 4000. Then supervisor salary will be 5000 per month. So here they have given supervisor salary. Supervisor salary will be same with the use of machine. It will not vary. That's why it is a standing charges. You have to calculate 5000 into 12. Out of this, 1/5 of his time is devoted to this machine. So for supervision of this machine, he is devoting only 1/5 of his time. So that's why you have to calculate 1/5 of 5000. So other departmental overheads allocated to the machine. Other departmental overheads will not vary with the use of machine. It is a standing charges. Here they have given 7500 per month. You have to calculate for year. 7500 into 12. So lighting rupees 15,000 per annum. So 15,000 is the yearly they have given. There are 20 light points. So there are 20 light points in the factory or in the shop, out of which 5 light points are related to this machine. So even though we are having 20 light points, for this machine X, we are using only 5 light points. So you have to calculate 15,000 into, out of 20, you are using only 5. It means 5 divided by 20. Then repairs and maintenance of the machine, they have given 24,000 per annum. So repairs and maintenance, I told, if they have given for the life of the machine, if they have given repairs and maintenance for the life of the machine, then you have to consider estimated life of the machine in hours for the basis for repairs and maintenance. If they have given only repairs and maintenance, then you have to consider the working hours of the machine. So here they have given 24,000 per annum divided by, you have to consider machine working hours. So first standing charges Oil and other consumables, they have given 2000 per month. Convert it into year, 2000 into 12, you will get 24,000. Rent, rent rate will be 4,000. Here they have given on for per month basis. We have to convert this into yearly basis. So 4,000 into 12 into 1/4 will be used for the machine X. That's why you have to consider only 1/4 of this. So if you have calculated, you will get 12,000. Like that, supervisor salary, they have given 5,000 for per month. So convert it into year, 5,000 into 12, and supervisor is devoting his time only for 1/5. So 1/5 of time will be devoted by the supervisor. That's why we have calculated only 1/5 of 5,000. So 5,000 into 12 into 1 divided by 5. The amount will be 12,000. Lighting. The lighting value for year will be 15,000 into, here they are having 20 light points, out of which we are using for the machine X only 5 light points. So that's why 15,000 into 5 light points out of 20 light points. So 15,000 into 5 divided by 20, you will get 3,750. Then other departmental overheads, they have given 7,500 per month. So convert it into year, 7,500 into 12 months, you will get 90,000. So these are the standing charges. Now you get total of standing charges. Now calculate standing charges rate per hour. Standing charges rate per hour is equals to total standing charges divided by number of working hours. So 1,41,750 divided by 2,500 working hours. Have you got 2,500 working hours? So here working hours, yearly working hours, they have given 2,750. Out of this, you have to deduct machine maintenance hours. Machine maintenance hours will be 250. And here, machine setting up time is regarded as a productive. That's why we will ignore that item. So, working hours will be 2,500. The next is variable or running charges. One is depreciation. So, here they have given cost of the machine and transportation charges also. If they have given transportation charges, you have to consider in the calculation of depreciation. 5 lakh cost of the machine plus 1,50,000 transportation charges. There is no installation charges minus scrap value divided by estimated life of machine in hours. So they have given 10 years as the estimated life of the machine. You have to multiply with the number of machine working hours. You will get estimated life of machine in hours. If you have calculated, you will get the value as 24. Then repairs and maintenance. The total value of repairs and maintenance will be 24,000 divided by yearly working hours of the machine. So working hours of the machine will be 2,500. Only when they have given for the repairs and maintenance for the estimated life, then here you have to consider the estimated life of machine in hours. Otherwise, you have to consider the working hours, whether it is weekly, monthly, or yearly. So now total running charges or variable charges per hour will be 9.6 plus 24. So you will get 33.6. Total machine hour rate will be standing charges rate per hour plus running charges per hour. So you will get 90.30. So here setting up time is considered as a productive time purpose, and therefore it is to be ignored for the calculation of effective working hours. So we will ignore the setting up time if they are given for productive purpose. The next problem is compute the machine hour rate from the following. They have given cost of the machine, installation charges, estimated scrap value after the expiry of life, that is 15 years, 5,000. Here the value of scrap value will be 5,000, estimated life will be 15 years. Rent and rates for the shop per month 200, general writing for the shop per month 300, insurance premium for the machine per annum, here they have given per annum 960, repairs and maintenance for the machine per annum 1000, power consumption per hour will be 10 units. Here they have given rate of power per 100 units will be 20. Shop supervisory salary per month will be 600. Estimated productive working hours will be 2000 hours per annum. The machine occupies 1/4 of total area of the shop. Out of the total area, only 1/4 of the shop area will be occupied by this machine. The supervisor is expected to devote 1/5 of his time for supervising this machine. So supervisor is devoting 1/5 of his time for supervising this machine. Calculate machine hour rate. So this is your 2015 question paper problem, 6 marks question. So first is we are treating this machine as separate machine. Then second step is identification of expenses into standing charges and variable expenses. So cost of machine will be considered for the calculation of depreciation. Installation charges will be considered for the calculation of depreciation. Estimated scrap value will be considered for the calculation of depreciation. And here they have given estimated life of the machine in year. So you have to convert this into estimated life of the machine in hours by multiplying 15 years with the estimated working hours of the machine. Then, so this will relate it to the depreciation, and depreciation is a variable or running expenses. Rent and rates for the shop per month. So here they have given rent and rates per month. You have to convert this into year because here we have calculated for the yearly basis. Per annum, estimated productive working hours they have given per annum. It means yearly basis we have to calculate. So, and the machine here is occupying only 1/4 of total area. That's why rent and rates for this machine will be only for 1/4 you have to calculate. Then general lighting for the shop per month will be 300. So lighting also will be provided only 1/4 of lighting. Then insurance premium for the machine. So rent will be same even the machine will be used more or less. So with the use of machine, rent and rates will not be vary. It is a standing charges. General lighting also will be same with the use of machine. So that's why it is a standing charges. Insurance premium also will be a standing charges. It will not vary with the use of machine. Repairs and maintenance will be vary with the use of machine. That's why it is a variable expenses. Power consumption per hour. So power consumption per hour, there are 10 units we are producing by consuming this power. Rate of power for 100 units they have given. So for 100 units it will be 20. So first you have to calculate rate of power for 1 unit. So how to calculate 20 divided by 100, you will get rate of power for 1 unit, that is 0.20. If you multiply this with the 10 units, you will get the power value. So power is a variable expenses. It will be vary with the use of machine. Shop supervisory salary per month. Supervisor salary will not be vary with the use of machine. That's why it is a standing charges. And here they have given per month. You have to convert it into yearly basis. And here the supervisor is devoting only 1/5 of his time. So you have to calculate only 1/5 of shop supervisory salary. Only the expenses which is related to the particular this machine you have to consider for the calculation of machine hour rate. So estimated productive working hours they have mentioned directly 2000 working hours. There is no machine maintenance hours and there is no machine setting up time as non-productive or unproductive. So working hours will be 2000. Now calculate the standing charges. Rent and rates they have given 200 and it is given for per month. So you have to multiply with the 12 in order to calculate for per year, and the machine will be occupied only 1/4 area. That's why you have to multiply with 1 divided by 4. Like that, general lighting. General lighting, the value of lighting per month will be 300. Calculate for per year, so you have to multiply it with 300 into 12, and lighting will be provided only for 1/4 because this machine will occupy only 1/4 of total area of the shop. So you will get 900. Insurance premium is 960 per annum. Here they have given per annum. Like that, supervisor salary. Supervisor salary will be 600. It will be for per month. So calculate for per year. So 600 into 12, and Supervisor is devoting 1/5 of his time for this machine. That's why calculate only 1/5 of 600. So you will get 1440. Now we got all the total of standing charges. Calculate standing charges rate per hour. Total of standing charges divided by number of working hours. So total of standing charges will be 3900 divided by number of working hours will be 2000. So you will get 1.95 as the standing charges rate per hour. Then variable or running charges are expenses. First is depreciation. Here depreciation they have given 1 lakh is the cost of machine, and installation charges also they have mentioned 10,000 is the installation charges minus scrap value 5,000 divided by, here they have given only 15 as the estimated life of the machine. If they have given only years, then you have to multiply with the number of working hours to get estimated life of machine in hours. So if you have calculated, you will get depreciation per hour for this machine will be 3.50. Like that, repairs and maintenance. Here, repairs and maintenance will not be given for estimated life. Here, so we have to calculate for per year. So 1000 is the repairs value divided by yearly working hours will be 2000. So you will get 0.50. I told power number of units produced by using the power will be 10 units, but they have given rate for 100 units. We want rate for 1 unit. How to calculate rate for 1 unit? 20 is the rate for 100 unit divided by 100 units. You will get 0.2 for the rate of 1 unit. So 0.2 into 10, you will get 2 rupees. Now calculate all variable expenses, that is 3.50 plus 0.50 plus 2, you will get total running charges per hour 6 rupees. So if you add standing charges rate per hour plus total running charges per hour, you will get machine hour rate. Then the next problem will compute the machine hour rate from the following. Cost of the machine will be 1,60,000. Installation charges 25,000. Estimated scrap value after the expiry of life, that is 10,000. Estimated life of the machine will be 15 years. It means you have to calculate estimated life of machine in hours by multiplying 15 into machine hours. Rent and rates for the shop per month. So if they have given per month, you have to convert it into year. First see what's the working hours, whether they have given on monthly basis or yearly basis. Here they have given on a yearly basis. Estimated working hours per annum will be 2400 hours. Then general lighting for the shop per month. Here they have given per month basis, you have to convert it into yearly basis. Then insurance premium for the machine per annum, repairs and maintenance expenses per annum, power consumption 20 units per hour. So 20 units we are producing. Rate for 100 units they have given, you have to convert rate for 1 unit, then you have to multiply with the number of units. Shop supervisory salary per month. Estimated working hours will be 2400 hours. Setting up time will be 400 hours. Machine maintenance, productive purpose, 5% of total working hours. So the machine occupies 1/4 of the total area of the shop. The supervisor is expected to devote 1/5 of his time for supervising this machine. First, you need to consider this machine as a separate machine. And the second step is identification of variable expenses and the standing charges. Cost of machine will be considered for the calculation of depreciation. Installation charges will be considered for the calculation of depreciation. Estimated scrap value will be considered for the calculation of depreciation, and depreciation is a variable expenses. Rent and rates will be same. It will not vary with the use of machine. So it is a standing charges. General lighting will not be vary with the use of machine. So it is a standing charges. Insurance premium will be same, will not be vary or changes with the use of machine. So it is a standing charges. Repairs and maintenance will be vary with the use of machine. It is a variable expenses. Power will be vary with the use of machine. So it is a variable expenses. Shop supervisory, shop supervisor salary will be same. It will not vary with the use of machine. So it is a standing charges. Then estimated working hours they have given, setting up time they have given, machine maintenance here they have given productive purpose, that is value 5% of total working hours. So if they have given for productive purpose, you have to ignore this. And here setting up time, if they have not mentioned for productive, we will consider it as unproductive or non-productive. And you have to calculate estimated working hours of the machine, that is 2400 hours, and deduct the setting up time here 400 hours. So first you need to calculate working hours of the machine, that is 2400 hours minus setting up time 400 hours. So working hours will be 2000 hours. Then now prepare machine hour rate. Standing charges, one is rent and rates. They have given per month. You have to convert it into yearly basis. 1500 into 12 into 1 by 4. Why it is considered 1 by 4? The machine will be occupied in the total area only 1/4 of the portion. Then general lighting, the value of lighting will be 1000. They have given for per month. You have to convert it into 12, and this lighting will be provided for this machine only for 1/4 of the area. Then insurance premium they have given per annum, that is 2200. Then supervisor's salary, 1000 is the supervisor's salary. They have given per month basis, so convert it into yearly basis. And this supervisor is devoting his time of supervision for only 1/5. So that's why you have to calculate 1/5. So calculate total of standing charges, that is total of standing charges divided by, if you calculated number of working hours, you will get standing charges rate per hour. So 12,100 divided by, here working hours will be 2000. So you will get 6.05. Then variable charges are running charges. One is depreciation. So using this formula, you have to calculate the depreciation. Cost of the machine will be 1,60,000 plus installation charges will be 25,000 minus scrap value, that is 10,000, divided by, here they have given estimated life of the machine as 15 years. So multiply with the 2000, that is number of working hours. Then you will get the depreciation value per hour will be 5.83. Repairs and maintenance. So repairs value will be 2000 divided by yearly working hours. So working hours also will be 2000. So you will get repair value as 1 rupee. Then power. Here power they have given 20 units we are producing, but they have not given rate per unit for 20 units. So you have to calculate rate per hour and rate per unit for 1 unit. So they have given 100 units rate, that is 25. If you divide 25 divided by 100, you will get rate per hour for 1 unit. So 0.25. If you multiply with 20 units, you will get power rate per hour. Then calculate total running charges per hour. You will get 11.83. So machine hour rate is equals to total of standing charges rate per hour plus total of running charges hour. You will get total of machine hour rate. So the main thing here is identification of expenses into standing charges and variable expenses, and calculation of depreciation is the main